Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you can filter evidence to make your life a little bit easier when you're looking for something in particular on Schoolip. So after a while you'll notice that you're going to have a certain amount of evidence on this system, judging by the amount that you progress throughout the stages. So a good way to help you find certain things, especially on a link to visit or in your tutorials, if you're asked to find particular evidence to back up a certain target that you received, you may want to use a filter option to help speed the process. So if you go onto the work area and onto your page, and you go to the very top where it says filter, it actually allows you to filter out the particular areas that you want to look for in your evidence portfolio. So if I just go down to evidence for starters, and I'm just going to refresh the page here as it's filtering it straight away. There we go. Okay, so if you're on the evidence page, you'll have a long list of all your evidence that you can look and you can see. So if we were just interested in looking for lesson observations, we could just left click and filter and either type lesson observations, and you'll see that immediately it filters out all the lesson observations within that objective. If you were particularly looking for filtering by lesson standards, you could type the number of the lesson standards. So if I go away and type .3, that's not gone and done it. Let's give a look why. There you go. So not the dot. So if I type 1A, or if I just type 3 and I scroll down, you'll notice that it gives me a subheading standards and all the standards within that particular one. So I've got 3C, 3B, 3A, etc. So if I just go away and click on 3, you'll notice that only one observation has popped up on standard 3. This is because whenever you upload a single piece of evidence, you have the option to link it to a particular objective, and it's really important on Schoolip that you do link these evidence, all these evidence that you've been uploading, to the correct standard or the correct objective, so that it makes it easier to filter. It's not too much of a worry if you haven't linked this in particular. It just means that you would have to go through and actually find the evidence, which is just a lot of wasted time. It's probably best to get into the routine of linking everything to the appropriate objective or teaching standard. And you can always check what it's linked to if you highlight over the chain symbol next to the piece of evidence to tell you exactly what has it been linked to. So if you see here, my marked assessments from my progression map, I've linked them all to the correct evidence portfolio objective, which is progression planning and review. So as you can see, all of these are linked to the correct objective, whereas maybe my observation that's linked to the actual form observation on Schoolip, which I showed in the second or third video, and also the correct objective, which is stage 3E lesson observations. And that's it for filtering. So thank you.